just a quick tip on improvisation. Often I think people are focused on the wrong thing. They're thinking about, what am I going to play? What should I play? When really it's a matter of how you're going to play it that's going to impact the music the most. So I'll give you a couple quick tips to think about that maybe you haven't focused on. When you're improvising, think about a balance and of contrast between different sounds and different types of tones. For example, staccato and legato, taking quick bursts of a note, staccato, versus a long note, and really holding like a nice long note. That's one example of a good contrast, creating balance in your playing. Another one would be texture. So instead of all just clean notes, sometimes you're adding in warble, sometimes you're adding in tongue flutters and octaves, things that color your sound. And apart from that, dynamics. Let's just take those three things. If you examine those three things, they provide you with so much that you can bring into your music. Dynamics is simply going from low volume to higher volume, and that's it. That's it. Let me demonstrate some of the contrast between short notes and long notes, clean notes and textured notes, and the final idea as well. So let's just see what happens here. Dynamics, I should say. Let's just see what happens here. A little G minor. It's really minor-ish. I'm going to use this C harp and play second position over it. So short and long. All right, now let's take the next one and clean notes versus texture. Dynamics. Let's bring the volume down of the track. Can be one note that you start loud and go soft, or part of a lick. So there's three elements to think about in your playing. Take your time. And when you work, here's the final tip. When you're practicing improvisation, have a focal point. If you haven't thought about it, when you turn on a track, you're either focusing on something or you're not, right? You're either just having fun and trying to play along to the track, and that's good to a degree for practice. Or choose a focal point, like I'm going to work on dynamics, and that's all I'm going to worry about. I'm not going to penalize myself for anything else. Or I'm only going to work on contrasting clean notes and then textured sounds. Or whatever the focal point is, work on that. And then when you get really good at each one, then begin combining your foci. I guess that's the plural of focus. You're combining different focus points together so that you can really accomplish the most. Hope that helps.